Back at it again with another terrible decision. You know, I'm getting real sick of these things. I'm really just up to here with companies making just completely awful decisions and then not even being ashamed to say it, thinking it's just a good idea and that people just will not care. I don't know. I think this is the first time like in a while where I'm not just like pissed off at a company, I just feel so uncomfortable. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, Windows PCs, specifically Microsoft Copilot, luckily for now, will be having a new quote-unquote feature called Recall. It basically takes screenshots of everything you're doing on the computer and then will be able to recall if you search for it using AI. If you don't see why that's a problem, I think this video will be most likely more informational than what I'm gonna be.
How do we introduce memory, right? Photographic memory into what you do on the PC. And now we have it. So it's called Recall. It's not keyword search, right? It's semantic search over all your history. And it's not just about any document. We can recreate moments from the past, essentially.
Here's how it works. Windows constantly takes screenshots of what's on your screen, then uses a generative AI model right on the device, along with the NPU, to process all that data and make it searchable, even photos. I got to try it out. I searched brown leather bag. It came up in visual search. There's no place on this page that it says brown leather bag. It just knows because it sees this brown leather bag. There could be this reaction from some people that this is pretty creepy. Microsoft is taking screenshots of everything I do.
Yeah, I mean, that's why that it can only do it on the edge, right? So this is like, you have to put two things together. This is my computer. This is my recall, and it's all being done locally.
I know Windows has been functionally just screwing us over for like a while now. If you don't remember what it was upgrading from Windows 10 to 11, you just didn't. You need to have specific hardware to even run Windows 11 because they wanted to put on new security or whatever and basically blocked Windows 11 from most PCs out there. And if that wasn't enough, I mean, with Windows 10 even, Windows 10 has these tiles that were introduced in Windows 8, right? They're not too bad, but if it weren't for the fact that they also just throw in ads at any point, and even in the search bar, when you're trying to look up a specific app, you just get a bunch of ads on the right corner. Games, destinations, like stuff you weren't looking for. When I'm trying to search something on the PC, I'm just trying to search for an application, a file. I'm not trying to see advertisements. That's what the internet is for. I'm not trying to have adware on my PC. I paid for this PC. I paid. It wasn't even a free product. I paid. You can sometimes pay thousands of dollars for these PCs and they will just throw in ads like if they were a dying company. Microsoft earns billions of dollars each year and somehow they have to justify putting ads in their operating system on the UI level. Isn't that insane? Anyway, it's just the first time I really feel very uncomfortable with what they're trying to do. Because if they gain a sizable number of people using this feature, because I'm pretty sure they're just going to enable it at some point, even if it is just being tested on a couple of their PCs right now, not every single one of them, they're going to brute force it like they did with Microsoft Copilot. I mean, even Google shoved in their AI feature into their search bar. Whenever you try looking up something now, I think it's only for specific people, but the AI will be the first thing that pops up. You don't get to really do research. And I don't even know how to turn this thing off, really. I never wanted it. It just showed up one day. But anyway, tangent aside, I just don't really feel comfortable with this. Knowing the fact that they knowingly spy on me. They're not even hiding it anymore. I know they're like constantly surveilling me. Like, not just Microsoft. Every single company has a sizable record of information that they have on me. But the fact that they can just take screenshots now, like I can't even do anything on my PC, really? I don't know, man. I feel so icky about this. It doesn't feel right. It just feels creepy. Like, even the journalist says it's kind of creepy, but then the Microsoft employee just goes like, but that's why we only could do it on Edge. Yeah, if you believe that they're going to just leave it on the Edge internet browser, you're smoking crack. They will 100% shove this in, just like every other feature they've ever tested, and is mildly successful. Like, who the fuck asked for Cortana and they shoved it in Windows 10? Like, who the fuck asked for Cortana? Excuse me. And they also go and try to say, oh, this is your computer, this is your recall, but I didn't want that feature. I don't care if it's being done locally or whatever. I never wanted AI. I never wanted ads in my freaking Windows computer. I never wanted any of this. I don't want an AI that can take snapshots of my computer. This is my computer. I paid for it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop trying to shove in features I never asked for. I'm just so sick and tired of all these companies trying to shove things down my throat that I never wanted and completely changing up things that never needed to be touched up or changed. I'm just tired. Can we stop this? Please, for the love of God, I hope you fail. I have never wanted somebody's downfall more than Microsoft. I mean, you guys are already failing. You guys shut down so many freaking game studios after what? Purchasing Activision Blizzard? Well, boo-hoo, take the loss. There was no need for you to fire Tango Gameworks. Yeah, I'm still pissed about that, by the way. They freaking let go of Tango Gameworks, even though they made a super successful game. Their only successful game, mind you, in the past few years. Excuse me. I'm getting real ticked off because that was their only good game in such a long time, and they just let it go. They were working on a sequel too. That is so I'm trying so hard to hold back. But basically, screw Microsoft. I never, ever will ever like any of these features that they're putting in. Just stop, man. I'm trying to use very, very safe language right now because I could go so hard right now, but I really don't want to. I'm just trying to keep my cool, even though I'm barely holding on to it. But anyway, take care, everybody. I'm losing my mind. Help.